just to open things, your sort of thoughts on the game overall as it played out?
I think the first 20, 30 minutes we were pretty good. I feel we were pushing. We had good chances. Just the final pass was missing. After that, I feel we got a little bit under pressure. They got a little bit of a second wind. They had some set pieces, some counter-attacks. I think we dealt with it really well. Second half, we tried to push. But at the end, I think we made some little mistakes, like not clean passes, not clean touches, what cost us a little bit the attacks, and then obviously invite them for counter-attacks. At the end, I feel it's a deserved point, but we definitely wanted more than that. So definitely more disappointing than happy.
She's this new addition for the back line. What did you make of his first appearance?
Rafa?
Yeah.
Yeah, great. I mean, obviously he's really experienced a lot of games in Germany and here. Definitely what we expect and what we need in the back. Also a leader on the field and off the field, so I feel it was a really good game. Just excited that he's here now.
And now that we're entering the final stretch of the season, what is the kind of the mentality in the locker room?
I mean, we want to win every game. I feel like we had a lot of East Coast games, and we have obviously 2 East Coast games ahead. But we also have a lot of home games still, so we definitely want to win every home game and also win also the away games. But it's nice that we didn't have to travel. What was it, like 8 out of 11 away? So we were definitely happy to be home. Wanted to have definitely 9 points and not 5. But yeah, I feel like we are ready for the final stretch.
Patrick, you come up big with that save later in the second half. How did that feel, especially bouncing back after some challenges last week and the disappointment of that result as well?
Yeah, I mean, obviously last week was disappointing for me, and obviously everyone knows that draw went on me, or it was like my fault. So definitely good feeling for me to keep the team in a game. And on the other side, that's why I'm also here to keep the game going, keep a clean sheet. Unluckily, we didn't have many this year, so I'm really happy we have, I think, our 3rd one only this year. So yeah.
And we saw sort of a ragtag backline towards the end of that game with Colin playing center back next to Pop and change it left back when Flores goes down. You're involved in that. You're a voice in that group. How difficult was it tonight, but then also sort of over the course of the season when there have been so many changes in that part of the field? How does that impact you, and how hard has that been?
I mean, it's definitely not easy. I feel like we had almost never the same back line, always some changes. We had players stepping in position but they usually didn't play. If it started with Carl, I mean, we're looking at the lineup and for it's almost normal. Oh yeah, Carl's center back, right? But he's a 6. I mean, he did not play one time as a center back until we needed him. Colin played the center back in San Antonio already, and in another few games, Ryan Flood played the center back at some point. So we got really thrown out in positions that are not usually our positions, but I felt like we dealt with it the whole season really well, and also today it was good. I mean, yeah, we made some simple mistake by a touch, etc. But if you see how we threw each other into the shots, looking at Pop, how he blocked the ball, someone else blocked another ball, like I feel like that's what we need. And if we do that, keeping the clean sheets and our strengths offensively, what we normally have, we'll win games and we'll make the playoffs.
And then another thing to add on to that, you spoke about how there's been a lot of transition, especially in that back line. And tonight, of course, was no different. And on top of that, with players such as Okello being out, Rivera, Arce, just knowing that the boys wouldn't have a lot of substitutions, how did that impact the game in a sense?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we were, especially in the back line, I feel like we were pretty comfortable, like with Rafa and with Pop. So it definitely hurt a little bit, maybe the flow a little bit. You go in a game, you play 70, 80 minutes with the same backline, then you have changes, you have different kind of player. Colin is a different player than Rafa, right? So we got to adjust to it, but it's nothing new for us. We are used to it the whole season, so it wasn't a big problem. Colin tried to push forward, Ryan tried to push forward, so it was really good. Again, unluckily we were not super clean with our touches and passes. I feel that was a little bit killing us up front, that we couldn't score a goal.
You mentioned coming out in the second half and really trying to push for that goal to get all 3 points tonight. What was the message from Pa in the locker room at halftime? And also, did you trying to push for the game to get that goal, did that manifest in any sort of tactical changes for the second half from you all, other than the sub at left back?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like the first half was okay, and the coach said as well it was okay, but it wasn't good. Like, I feel like we could have been a little bit more faster with the passes, faster with the press, just everything more, right? So everything was okay nothing was really good. So he just said we got to do more to win it. And at the end, I feel that was a little bit missing, right? We did enough to get the point, but we didn't do enough to win the game at the end.
Just a quick question. You obviously mentioned the mentality of the team inside the locker room heading to the final stretch of the season. What's your individual mentality? What are you trying to better on, and how are you preparing for this final stretch of the season?
I mean, trying to get more clean sheets. Definitely didn't have enough, and I feel like in this league, if you have clean sheets, you are able to win games, a lot of games. So I feel like that's something what we need to do better. Not conceding goals. That's my personal, and definitely the team goal. And then again, whoever we play against, we want to win the game.
Pat, the team has struggled to close out games here at home and walk away with all 3 points. What do you guys need to do or fix to get over that hurdle and start walking away with more 3 points?
I should not drop the ball. I mean, a lot of times we're just individual mistakes, right? A lot of times, if you look at last week, we were controlling the game, right? So this was not a team mistake, it was just individual. And a lot of time before that was also maybe just one individual mistake. So the team was doing well, so we just need to stop doing these mistakes. And yeah, I know, I'm not really worried. Like, I'm not going into a game, we're 2-0 up and I'm scared. You know what I mean? Like, we are really comfortable, we're a good team. We have a big depth in the squad, so if someone comes off, someone comes on, someone with the same quality or different kind of quality. So I'm not worried at all. Yes, we should have got more points at home, but we're working on it.
How do you think the addition of Rafa can help shore up those mistakes you're mentioning?
Oh, what? Sorry.
How do you think the addition of Rafa can help shore up those?
Oh, just someone there who's obviously with a lot of points, a lot of experience. He's someone who can calm down the game, someone who can lift someone up, someone who maybe sees something what's going to happen. Maybe pressure is coming, and instead of keep playing, he's on, let's go up, let's not risk it. Maybe he's feeling something. I feel like we have a young team, especially in the back line, looking at Pap, looking at, you have Colin, you have Danny, I can name it, right? Rizzo, Brax, whoever there was, we have a really young team. So I feel like having someone back there, also with JP up there, who's someone like a leader who can smell it as well, but having an additional player there who's like, let's go long, let's not risk it right now, or let's stay calm. I feel like this is something that we're maybe a little bit missing, and he's definitely bringing that.